welcome back to my channel. Today I bring you a selection of books. And I love seeing just like lists that have something in common and that make, easier to find what I'm wanting to read, because mood readers, it's very difficult sometimes. So I always love just going for that. And I thought I'd bring you one, and that is romance books that will make you cry. Now it has been established that romance is not exactly my genre when I'm reading. I am very picky whenever I read romance, and it's just complicated. We have a complicated relationship, but I do have read a few romance books, and these are some of my favorites because I just love it when it hurts. It's just how it is. I'm dramatic to a fault, so I just really like them, and I thought I'll share. So here it is, a short list, and let's get started. There's not much else to say. Let's begin. And the first book I'm going to be talking about is If I Stay by Gail Forman. This is the first book in a duology. Both books are amazing, but I did enjoy If I Stay a little bit more. It's actually one of my all-time favorite romance books, and that's saying something. I've reread it a lot, but however, it's just such a wonderful idea in how everything is developed. Yes, it's a romance, and obviously romance is very, very important, but also the familial ties and relationship and the dynamic between the family. It's something that is very, very highlighted, and the whole plot of the book, it's actually takes place because of a tragedy, an accident that happens, and it's very, very central. So you can start from that and make an idea of how it is, and basically all the interactions that we have, I guess, are memories, which if you don't like going to flashbacks, I suppose it can be a little annoying, but it's not exactly flashbacks, I guess. It's more like a then and now kind of narration, which I enjoy a lot, and I think Forman played it very, very well. I really love it. I love the importance of the music in the book too. And I'm a musician, so seeing it described and have such an impact in this book, it's just beautiful. But yeah, all the book is just really emotional, and I really, really enjoy that, and it's definitely one of my all-time favorites. Then you have Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I think I pronounced that right, and I think this one is pretty popular, so it's not much of a surprise. But let me just tell you, it's such a great book, and now it's part of a trilogy, which I still don't know how I feel about that, because I think as a standalone it worked perfectly. But be that as it may, this is the first book, which I think it's the best one, though I haven't read the last one, but I think it's the best one. And it's just, again, revolves about the difficulties of accidents and something that happens, and the male protagonist is discapacitated. He is quadriplegic, if I remember correctly. So that's a lot of emotionality just there, because of course it deals a lot with that, and I don't know, I just really, really enjoyed it, and it really hurts, and it really makes you think and put yourself in their shoes and see, what I will do and everything like that, which is something I really enjoy, just something that makes me ponder and think a lot. It's something I really enjoy, and it's definitely one of those books that just stays with you. I read it a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure I could recite it still, because it marked me. Definitely put me into a bit of a depression state, because the ending took me days to get over. I don't think I'll ever be over that ending. It was perfect for the book, and I love that it's just very realistic, and that's everything I'm gonna say about it. So yeah, Then we have All the Bright Places by Jennifer Niven. I never know how to pronounce that name, so sorry. And this is another one of those that's actually dealing with a lot more than just normal fluffy stuff. It deals a lot with mental health, which I appreciate because it's such an important thing to get to know and to understand better. It's dually narrated, which I'm not the biggest fan of most of the time, but I think it really works. It is the dynamic, it's very beautiful, and I really enjoy how the relationship develops. I think it's very organic and something I could feel and appreciate a lot, because most of the time I'm very for a slow burn, and though this is not exactly a slow burn, it works in a very nice way, I guess, even though it happens a little fast. It's still very emotional, very heavy. I really enjoyed it. Then we have Eleanor by Diana Gabaldon, the first book, and probably the whole series too. But I'm just taking the first one for this list. And yes, Outlander, it's not advertised exactly as a romance, I don't think. It has time travel into it, which is probably something that a lot of people tend to remark more, because yes, it's a big thing in the plot, obviously, but to me this series is mainly about the romance, and it's such a beautiful romance at that. It's so well done. It feels very healthy and very beautiful, and I really love how organic it all feels. But you know, it's a huge book, but it has so much going on. I just enjoy the little moments, and I just love how the romance is portrayed. There are a lot of things that hurt, and when it hurts, it burns and it breaks and it tears you apart, but it's also very wholesome and beautiful and very hopeful, I guess. And I just really love how everything goes, and I don't really know. I really enjoy it. I think the way that the romance is portrayed and everything that goes with it, it's, you know, it's normal at the same time that it's completely out of the ordinary because time travel and stuff, but still it's one of the most beautiful relationships I've ever encountered, honestly. It really makes things that are pretty normal, pretty simple, and makes them extraordinary in a very good way. And yes, it hurts, yes, it burns, but that's not the main feature, and I think that's also really nice. But yeah, it really hurts, so yeah. And the last book of this list is Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, and I think Rainbow Rowell writes some very beautiful contemporary romances. They are always very nice and simple in a nice way, and it's, you know, when I'm looking for romance, she's always one of the first ones I look towards because I just really enjoy her works. And this one is probably my favorite book by her. I really enjoy it. It's just that nice thing with first love and everything that brings, which it's just a sweet period in life, but it can be really complicated as well. And it's finding yourself through all of that, which again, it's really sweet. But that ending was so nice, very realistic, but it's very melancholic, I guess, that ending, and I just really appreciate it. It's not exactly conventional, which again, I really like, but it made perfect sense, and it made the story all of that more important and beautiful to me. Yeah, it's just very nice, and it's probably the mellowest of the bunch, but it's also very nice and just leaves you with this feeling that it's very encompassing. So I really enjoyed it. And yeah, that's my little list of 5 romance books that made me hurt and cry, and that I really enjoy revisiting or just rethinking about them, because that's the kind of romance I enjoy the most, I guess. Yes, it's probably not healthy, but it is what it is. I hope you can find something here that holds your attention, or if you have read any of them, let me know down below what you thought about them. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to click the little bell icon so you can get notified every time I post a new video. You can find me on my social media in Goodreads or Instagram. I'm very active on both, and I will love to just keep chatting with you. So yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye!